Hey guys, hey, y'all getting tired of seeing this shirt? I'm not. Okay, so I wanted to talk about in this video about summer and summer plans. And really, we're going a little bit into May. Now, I had my summer all planned out when we lived in Bryan College Station. I had it planned out and back in January. I was like, this is what we're doing. We're good. But plans changed when we moved. And so, scratch, there went my list. It's time for a new list. I'm still very much in the early stages of making my list because a lot of this had to do with things that I found over the internet last night when I finally got my computer working with the internet. Yeah, we'll just say that some not so pretty words came out of my mouth and I was about to call them and come get their stuff right now. But we finally figured it out. Okay, well that epically failed when my camera died on me. I was like, no, battery not exhausted. I'm not done yet. Okay, so basically when it comes to summer, for us with Michael, because I don't know how much that recorded, so I'm going to keep going with this. Okay, so in this video I want to talk about our summer and our summer plans. For us, we usually start the first part of the summer, they stay with mom, then they stay with us, then they stay 2 weeks with mom again at the end, because we want to kind of get them ready and back adjusted to the new school schedule. So, basically my whole summer was planned out by January, and because we moved, all of that changed. So, yeah! Okay, so I basically scratched everything. Now, you know me, if you've watched any other videos, you know that I like to plan everything out way, way in advance. And so, let's just say April was not one of those months. We do have the last weekend of the month planned, because I found something and then I booked the room and everything and then we moved here. So, totally changed that. Okay, so for the last week of April, that is when I'm recording this. It is Thursday before the Saturday that we were supposed to be here anyway. We will be going to PokeFest, which is like a Pokemon Comic-Con festival kind of thing. So we will be going to that this weekend. That has been planned, set in stone. We were doing that in April all throughout. So I already have that plan, already doing that. Okay, so then it comes to May, June, July, August. Okay, so of the summer we have May, July, and August, because we'll have them the first part of August and we'll have them pretty much all of July, and then I went ahead and started putting May stuff. Now, bottom down here is June things. We won't have him. We will have him on Father's Day, but we won't have him like we would have him if, like, hey, if he was with us the whole summer. So I just put a few things that I'm interested in, that if we have family coming into town or anything, I can say, hey, during this time we have this, you want to go with us? So basically, it kind of looks like that. It's really bad handwriting, but hey, it works for me. So for us, let's talk about, we'll just go ahead in May. May, they have several things that we'll probably be doing on the same days. So for instance, the first weekend, here they have like a lot of museums and stuff for free the first Sunday, so we'll do things like that. The second weekend is Mother's Day, so we won't have Michael that weekend. Then the third weekend, this is the third weekend, the fun weekend. So the 20th, they have a Armed Forces River Parade, and they have a water mania event going. So I thought that would be a blast for Michael to do, and for me to see. They have this is something I really want to do, the Emperor's New Threads. Okay, so the Emperor's New Threads was I'm not sure if it was a book first, but I remember watching the movie back, the animation version of it, back when I was a lot younger, probably a little younger than Michael's age. And when I saw that they were doing a play on it, I was like, oh my gosh, he has to go. We have to go. So that's one thing that's kind of running. It runs all the way into June, but of course, since we won't have him in June, we're just going to go ahead and I'm dying to go see this play. And then they have little things like festivals and stuff going on. So there's other things that we can do. Then we come into July. Okay, so July is not super full yet, but we're getting there. So, for instance, the museums, they do free days the first weekend of the month. They have a Doozim. Okay, so it's like a museum, but you get to touch everything. Kind of like a children's museum. Okay, so they have that. Then they have, also a big thing they have is Slab Cinema. You can put your zip code in and stuff like that. They have places that they do like free movies at the park, at a community center, whatever. And you just go and you just watch it. And you can bring like food and stuff. Okay. So they have them going on right now, and they have them going on in May. However, like I think, yeah, I didn't even write it down because every weekend that they had it, there was a conflict, or it would be on a Thursday. And it's like, we're not doing that. Okay. So I didn't even write it down, so clearly all of them conflicted. Okay, July, there were several things to do. There is another place that does like free historic plays about different times. And so, because the Alamo is so close, it's going to be about the Alamo. Okay, so they do that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There is a soccer camp that I emailed myself that I'm really interested in letting him do. I don't know if all of these will happen, but there are. There's a couple different things at the YMCA going on. Back when we lived in Houston, there were several YMCAs that were around us. I just never really got involved in the YMCA, but I feel like here the YMCA is connected to a bunch of different activities here. Then in August, they are having a Jurassic World summer camp theme. And I was like, oh, he's going to love that. So those are just some different things that I have on here. I also have, so those are like definitely want to do. Okay. Then they have free movies on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at certain places. Or you can, if you follow me on Instagram, Intentional Bonus Mom, you will see that it's not Premiere. Regal does them like it's like $1. You can cinema, like their dollar theaters will do 50-cent movies. I think Cinemark does $1 day during that. So they have things like if it's just super hot, you can go do that. Also, they also, really cool here, the parks, the swimming pools are free here. In College Station, they costed us money. And so we rarely went. And then one of the really nice ones they had, we couldn't go to because they were doing construction. So we weren't able to go to that one. Unless, then when we moved into an apartment, of course, you have the apartment pool. But then, of course, when we moved in, it was November. So it was way too freaking cold. Another thing we do is, like, I would go to my sister's pool. Last summer, with the kids, we went to my sister's pool. Like, if I was off, we went there. And we would go during the day because nobody would be there. And we would take lunch and stuff like that. And so it was fun. So they do that. Then there is a place, I don't know if I wrote it down. There is a place, like, for kids who have, who like gaming. I don't know of any kid that doesn't like gaming. But for kids who like to game, they'll have, like, 2-for-1 deals on Tuesdays. They have, like, Krispy Kreme does a night where you get to play games and stuff at Krispy Kreme. Never heard of that. Anyway, gonna be doing that. And I didn't I didn't even write the day. I'm such a genius. Wow, good job, Megan. You didn't even write the day down. Then there is skate park that they do. Parents get in free on Thursdays. It's family night. Parents get in free if they pay for their kids to go. So there's that. There is, again, the museums. They do free admissions in. There's a lot of trails. I'm really excited about that because I feel like Michael and I can go walk some trails and stuff. There's things like bowling. Bowling has specials, things like that. So there are plenty of things for us to do. But basically, that is what our summer looks like right now. We're hoping to start going to different churches to kind of see if we find the feel we're looking for. And sometimes churches will do local things too. Like last year, we took the kids on Wednesday nights, and they got to go do Bible studies on Wednesday. And so it's really good for them. It was really good for us. I really enjoyed it. So yes, that is the plan so far. I am looking in for some robotics clubs and stuff like that to get him back into that. I think he really enjoyed it, and he will really enjoy it. So yeah, that's my plan. So anyway, guys, that's basically what we're doing for the summer so far. We did talk about where he lives now with his mom. There is a water park that we are very interested, that we had told him if he made good grades all year long that he would get a season pass. So he's definitely getting that. We are looking into getting one season pass this summer for San Antonio. We are not sure exactly which location we're going to pick for this year. So we've just said, we'll probably pick just one and kind of see what we think about it. So we're kind of doing research on that too, because that is a fun thing. One, he would have a great fun thing to do with moms. And two, here he would have to have a different pass, because then I would just buy the same pass. He'd have pass all year summer long. But this summer, instead, we're going to do something a little different, and we're looking in to see which things we're interested in. And we'll probably talk to him a little bit more and see kind of where his mind's going. So anyway, that's basically it. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please link them down below. And maybe we can get some great ideas, because I love great ideas. Oh, skate park. Skate park's another one. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.